Have you ever stared at the ceiling in the middle of the night, clock ticking, 2:17 a.m., and thought to yourself, why can't I sleep like I used to? If you're over 60, this might feel all too familiar. You go to bed, you feel tired, you want to sleep, but somehow, your body doesn't cooperate. You fall asleep, but wake up again at 3 a.m. You toss, turn, try counting sheep. You wake up groggy, frustrated, and worse, unrested. And then you wonder, is this just part of getting older? Here's the truth. Yes and no. Yes, your sleep patterns do change as you age, but poor sleep is not inevitable. There's a difference between natural aging and lifestyle-induced insomnia. Let's talk about what's really happening and why a smart nighttime routine might be the best investment you can make in your health after 60. As we get older, several changes affect how we sleep. 1. Melatonin production drops. This is the hormone that helps signal to your brain, hey, it's time to sleep. Less melatonin equals harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. 2. Your circadian rhythm weakens. Your body's internal clock becomes less stable. You might feel sleepy earlier in the evening, but wake up too early in the morning. 3. More nighttime awakenings due to bladder sensitivity, chronic pain, or light sleep stages. 4. Lower sleep efficiency. You may spend more time in bed, but less time in deep, restorative sleep. These are all natural physiological changes. But here's the key insight. Many of the worst sleep issues in older adults aren't caused by aging itself. They're caused by poor habits in the hours before bedtime. That's where your nighttime routine becomes a powerful tool. And that's why this video exists. Let me tell you about Miss Evelyn, 68 years old. For years, she believed sleep problems were just part of getting old. Every night she drank a glass of wine, watched TV in bed, scrolled on her phone, and fell asleep around midnight. She woke up 3 to 4 times a night, felt sluggish all day. But she never questioned her routine. One day her doctor asked her, "Tell me about your last hour of the day." That simple question changed everything. Because Evelyn realized she wasn't preparing for sleep, she was crashing into it. Sleep is not a switch, it's a descent. Think of sleep like landing a plane. You don't just shut off the engine and fall from the sky. You descend slowly, steadily, with intention. And yet, most people treat sleep like a switch. One moment, Netflix, scrolling, snacks. Next moment, turn off light, sleep. But it doesn't work that way, especially after 60. As we age, we need to help the body wind down. We need to send strong, consistent signals that say, you are safe, you can rest, it's time. And that's where a personalized, gentle nighttime routine becomes magic. Many people unknowingly sabotage their own sleep in the last 2 to 3 hours of their day. Bright lights that block melatonin, caffeine or alcohol too late in the evening. Mental stimulation, like the news or social media. Lack of a consistent bedtime signal, overthinking, and worry with no outlet. These might seem small, but over time, they add up to serious sleep disruption, especially after 60, when the margin for sleep error is much smaller. Sleep doesn't just affect energy, it affects everything: your mood, your memory, your immune system, your balance and coordination, your motivation, your blood pressure, even your relationships. There's a reason poor sleep is linked to increased risk of dementia, depression, and falls in older adults. But it's not all bad news, because just like sleep loss is learned, good sleep can be relearned. One habit at a time. The best part, you don't need pills. You don't need perfection. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. You just need a pattern, a consistent calming rhythm at night that tells your body it's safe to let go. And once you make that rhythm your own, sleep starts coming back to you, not because you're forcing it, but because you're inviting it. You don't fall asleep by chance. You fall asleep by choice, by building the space for it to come. Now let's talk about what to actually do in the evening to help you sleep better. Coming up in part 2, the 5-step nighttime routine designed especially for adults over 60. Simple, science-backed, and calming. We've learned that sleep is not something that just happens. Especially after 60, you need to create the conditions for sleep. Now let's walk through a gentle, science-backed 5-step nighttime routine that can help you sleep deeper, wake up less, and feel more refreshed in the morning. You don't need to do it perfectly, but if you follow even 3 out of 5 steps consistently, you may start to notice real change in just a week. Let's begin. Step 1. Set a gentle wind-down time, 1 to 2 hours before bed. Sleep starts before your head hits the pillow. Start by choosing a regular time to begin winding down, ideally 60 to 90 minutes before sleep. Why it matters: your body needs predictability. A consistent wind-down time helps your brain learn, when this starts, sleep is coming soon. What it can include: dim the lights in your home, turn off loud or bright screens, switch from active to passive tasks, reading, tidying, light conversation, change into soft, comfortable clothes. This isn't bedtime yet, it's the signal before bedtime. Real-life tip from Mr. Takashi, 72. I change into pajamas and make herbal tea at 8:30 every night. That's when my body knows it's time to slow down. Key point: pick a time and make it yours. Even 30 minutes of intentional calm can change your brainwaves. Step 2. Create a technology cutoff rule. Screens are the biggest modern enemy of deep sleep. Blue light from phones and TVs suppresses melatonin. News, emails, and social media stimulate your brain. Late-night scrolling increases anxiety and alertness. What to do instead? Turn off major screens at least 45-60 minutes before bed. Use night mode or blue light filters if absolutely necessary. Replace screen time with analog calm, a physical book, gentle music, stretching, or journaling. Real story, Badlan, 65. Once I stopped watching the news in bed, I started sleeping through the night again. This step might be hard at first, but the reward is big. Your brain needs darkness and quiet input to shift into sleep mode. You don't need more information at night, you need permission to rest. Step 3. Introduce a calming ritual: tea, bath, breathing, or prayer. A ritual is something you do every night, not just when you feel like it. Think of it as emotional closure for your day. A signal to your nervous system: the day is over, let go. Options include herbal tea, chamomile, lemon balm, or passion flower. A warm bath or foot soak helps relax muscles and lowers core body temperature slightly. Deep breathing: inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Gentle stretching or yoga poses, like child's pose or legs up the wall. Evening prayer, gratitude journal, or calming affirmations. Real-life example, Mr. Robert, 69. Every night I sit quietly with tea and write down 3 things I'm thankful for. My sleep is better, and my mind feels lighter. It doesn't matter what you choose. What matters is consistency. Rituals build rhythm, and rhythm helps you sleep. Step 4. Make your bedroom a sleep sanctuary. After 60, your sleep is more sensitive, so your bedroom must protect it, not fight it. Here's how to optimize your environment. Darkness. Use blackout curtains or a sleep mask. Silence. Consider earplugs or white noise machines. Cool temperature. Around 18-20 degrees. 64 to 68 degrees is ideal. Comfortable bedding. Natural fabrics, supportive pillows. Remove distractions. No phones, no TV, no bright clocks. Bonus tip: use your bed only for sleep and intimacy. No eating, no scrolling, no stressful conversations. This trains your brain to associate bed with only rest. Quote to remember, your bedroom is not a living room, it's a landing pad for your soul. Step 5. Calm the mind. Journaling, visualization, or letting go. One of the biggest causes of poor sleep after 60 is racing thoughts. You replay the day. You worry about tomorrow. You feel regrets, anxieties, or just mental noise. Before bed, you need a way to offload those thoughts. Try one of these. Write in a worry journal. Spend 5 minutes dumping every thought onto paper. Get it out of your head. Practice visualization. Imagine a peaceful scene. A lake, a slow breeze, a quiet forest. Let your mind dwell there. Repeat a calming phrase. I've done what I can. I release the rest. Or, right now, I rest. Story. Mrs. Aitko, 66. I used to lie awake thinking about my children and money. Now I write it all down in my night journal. It's like cleaning my brain before sleep. When you let go of your thoughts, sleep has space to enter. Let's recap the 5 simple steps. 1. Set a gentle wind-down time. Start slowing down, 1 to 2 hours before bed. 2. Cut off screens. Protect your melatonin and your peace. 3. Build a calming ritual. Tea, bath, breathing, or prayer. 4. Optimize your sleep space. Dark, cool, quiet, and inviting. 5. Calm your thoughts. Use journaling or mental techniques to let go. Your body may age, but your routine can stay young. A peaceful night begins with a thoughtful evening. Coming up in part 3. The hidden habits that ruin your sleep, even when you think you're doing everything right, and how to fix them. You've followed the routine. You drink your tea, you dim the lights, you stay off your phone, but still, you wake up tired. Or worse, you can't fall asleep at all. What's going on? The truth is, there are sneaky habits that quietly sabotage your sleep, especially as you age. They may seem small or normal, but over time, they disrupt your body's ability to rest. Let's break down the 5 most common sleep-destroying habits after 60 and what to do instead. Mistake number 1. Caffeine. Too late in the day. You may say, I only have 1 cup of coffee in the afternoon, it doesn't affect me. But after 60, your liver metabolizes caffeine more slowly. What you drank at 2 p.m. may still be affecting your brain at 10 p.m. Even green tea, chocolate, or decaf coffee contain small amounts of caffeine. What to do instead? Avoid caffeine after 12 p.m., noon. Switch to herbal teas, rooibos, chamomile, or barley tea. If you crave a warm drink, try warm milk with cinnamon or turmeric. You don't have to give up your coffee, just time it wisely. Mistake number 2. Using alcohol to fall asleep. Many older adults have a glass of wine or whiskey in the evening to relax. Yes, alcohol may help you fall asleep faster, but it ruins the second half of your sleep. It blocks a REM sleep, important for memory and mood. It causes frequent awakenings. It increases night sweats, snoring, and even heart palpitations. Better options: a warm bath, gentle stretching, herbal sleep blends, passion flower, valerian, ashwagandha, music or calming rituals. Alcohol sedates the brain, but deep sleep needs peace, not sedation. Mistake number 3. Bright lights before bed. Your brain still responds to light like it's the sun. So when you spend your evening under bright LED lights, your brain thinks, it's still daytime, stay alert. This delays melatonin and pushes back your sleep window. How to fix it? Use warm, low lighting in the evening. Lamps, salt lights, candles. Install blue light filters on your devices. Try wearing blue light blocking glasses after 7 p.m. Even better, go outside at sunset. Natural light shifts your internal clock more effectively than any pill. Mistake number 4. Going to bed without sleepiness. It sounds strange, but going to bed too early can cause insomnia. Why? Because lying awake in bed trains your brain to associate your bed with frustration, not sleep. What to do instead? Only go to bed when you feel truly sleepy, not just tired or bored. If you're in bed more than 20 minutes and can't sleep, get up. Read under low light. Sit quietly. Try deep breathing. Then return to bed when sleepy. Real story. Mr. Samuel, 71. Once I stopped trying to sleep and just waited for natural drowsiness, I started falling asleep faster than ever. Mistake number 5. Taking your worries to bed. We carry the stress of the day into the night, especially after retirement, when quiet time equals thinking time. The problem? The brain doesn't separate real danger from imagined stress. So, if you're lying in bed worried about your health, your family, your finances, your body stays in fight or flight mode, the opposite of sleep readiness. Solution: create a worry window earlier in the evening, journal your thoughts before 8 p.m., practice gratitude or release statements. I've done what I can for today, now I rest. Use light background noise, white noise or calming nature sounds to help the brain detach. Sleep after 60 is like tuning an instrument. You don't need to force it, you just need to gently adjust the strings, your habits, your environment, your mind. Each small mistake is like a string slightly out of tune, but with awareness and a little care, you can bring it back to harmony. 1. Caffeine too late in the day. 2. Using alcohol as a sleep aid. 3. Bright lights before bed. 4. Going to bed when not sleepy. 5. Bringing stress and worry to bed. Great sleep doesn't start at bedtime, it starts with awareness. And the good news? Each of these habits is changeable. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be aware. We'll bring everything together. How to build your personalized nighttime routine, avoid common mistakes, and create a calm, joyful rhythm that supports your sleep and your life after 60. By now, we've explored why sleep gets harder after 60, what the body and brain need to sleep well, the exact 5-step nighttime routine that works, the sneaky habits that ruin it, even when we don't realize. Now comes the most important part. How do you turn this into a sustainable routine that fits your life, your energy, and your personality? Because sleep is personal, and your evening routine shouldn't feel like a chore. It should feel like a gift to yourself, a way to honor your body's rhythm and your mind's peace. Let's walk through how to design your ideal nighttime routine, step by step. Step 1. Know your sleep style. Some people are naturally early birds, others are night owls, who've become more sensitive with age. Ask yourself, what time do I usually start to feel drowsy? Do I sleep better with total silence or soft sounds? What rituals have worked for me in the past, even decades ago? Your answers help you create a routine that isn't based on pressure, but on rhythm. Real quote, Ms. Akiko, 70. I stopped copying other people's bedtime routines. I made one that fits my quiet nature. That's when my sleep finally returned. Step 2. Choose 3 anchors. Instead of trying to do 10 things each night, choose 3 calming anchors you'll stick with. Here's a simple example. 8:30 p.m. Make herbal tea plus dim the lights. 9 Mankaput Pom. Stretch for 5 minutes and write in gratitude journal. 9:30 p.m. Read 1 chapter of a relaxing book in bed. Other options to choose from: light music, lavender diffuser, foot massage, prayer or reflection, classic music or nature sounds, visualization, practice. The key is simplicity and repetition. When your routine becomes familiar, your body learns to trust it. Step 3. Create a sleep zone in your home. A nighttime routine doesn't just live in your mind. It lives in your environment. Here are small changes with big impact. Put your phone away in another room or turn it face down. Place a lamp with warm light on your bedside table. Have a ritual tray ready, your tea, book, glasses, journal. Use calming visuals, nature photos, family pictures, or a soft wall color. Design your space like a landing zone, not a stimulation zone. Quote to remember: a calm space tells your nervous system, you're safe, you can let go. Step 4. Be gentle, not perfect. Some nights, your routine will feel effortless. Other nights, you'll skip a step. You'll feel restless. That's okay. This isn't about being perfect. It's about creating a gentle ritual of self-care that builds over time. Think of it like watering a plant. You don't see growth every day, but the habit keeps it alive. Real quote, Mr. Haruki, 73. At first, I thought my routine wasn't working, but after 3 weeks, I noticed something. I woke up feeling calm. Step 5. Track progress with curiosity, not judgment. Sleep improvement is not always linear. Keep a small notebook or log where you gently track. Time you started your wind down. What 3 steps you did. How easily you fell asleep. How you felt in the morning. Look for patterns, not blame. Maybe one tea works better than another. Maybe journaling helps more than stretching. This helps you fine-tune your personal rhythm based on real data from your life. A peaceful night is not a luxury, it's a foundation. And you can build it, one breath, one cup of tea, one quiet ritual at a time. You've lived through decades of life. You've faced stress, change, loss, and joy. You deserve a restful night. You deserve to feel safe, warm, and deeply rested. Not just once, but every day that follows. If this video gave you a new perspective, here's what you can do. Choose one small habit to start tonight. Share this with someone over 60 who might be struggling with sleep. Subscribe for more insights on aging well, gently and wisely. Comment below. What's one thing you'll try tonight for better sleep? Sleep well, not by accident, but by attention, and let each night become a quiet celebration of your life.